Hi, I'm Steve Deneen, Shaka. He's doing some cupping on Cole Ramey here. This is a wonderful massage modality to help with number one, decreasing stagnation, two, increasing blood flow, and three, muscle performance as well as stoke. So first of all, I look at Cole's back, see if there's any injuries to be mindful of. It looks he's very physical, so he's a healthy young man. So I'm going to be cupping the bladder meridian. So now can you move the camera this way?
Yeah.
This is the bladder meridian right here. Can you get a picture of this?
Yeah, I got it.
This is the bladder meridian. So this is where those main muscles are on either side of the spine, right here. Got it? Okay, good. I come back over here. So this is first of all what we do. We get a little bit of oil, and then here's some cups. So it's a very simple process. So the idea is the fire goes in the cup and then not on the rim, and then it goes on his skin. So, and then the idea is it pulls the muscle up into the cup and it gets rid of the stagnation and increases blood flow and muscle performance and stoke. Okay, so here we go, a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and then some fire, a little fire activity. Woo, fire. Now this is great for pyros. It's a lot of fun. So there we go, boom, boom. Usually I put oil on first, but we'll see how this works. Is that okay, Cole? Mm-hmm. Okay. So the idea is following the bladder meridian up and down the spine. So and also put the fire in gently. So that's how we do that. How we doing on that?
Good.
Good. And now, what I like to do for the neck, because there's often more hair there, is I put a little bit of oil on the neck. And then from there, I grab the plastic cupping. This is the AccuZone plastic cups. So these are great for the neck, so you don't have to worry about burning the hair or anything. A couple of the small 1/2 inchers. Let's get this. This little pump, it's like a bicycle pump. That's it. So you get the bicycle pump and do 2 pumps. 1, 2. Another here. And 2 pumps. 1, 2. Is that okay, Cole? Mm-hmm. So I'll see how that feels. I'm going to give him a couple more pumps. He likes it a little bit thicker, stronger. So you can really do the pressure. This one here fell off, so I'm going to put an oil right there. Fire it back up. Here we go, fire. And then making sure not to leave it in too long. It's long enough for it to get a good suction. So those look all really nice. So that's how we cut right there. So this is the bladder meridian. Great for detoxifying the muscle, getting the stagnation out, and overall increased health and vitality. I do cupping on myself because that really helps. It's a good positive way to stay fit and strong. If you enjoy a youthful lifestyle, then this really helps to keep that going. Now from this area, the cupping, now we're going to go to some trigger point. So we're going to put the cups on, keep them warm, and then we're going to come over here and do some trigger point. So the trigger point, how are we doing, Def?
Good.
Can you get a picture? Right over by his glutes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here we are. This is trigger point. So Cole plays football. So he's very muscular. So the idea is, here's his glute. He said, here's where the pocket would be. So what I'm going to do is get this little bolster, this little roller, put that underneath his leg, lift up the leg, and just gently just kind of find out where his boundary is. And if that hurts your lower back, so let me know. Fine. So I'm going to kind of see, this is his plantar leg. He's right-footed, so this one's more like a tree trunk. So I'm going to come in right here, throw my elbow right on that little area where the pocket would be. And then from there, I'm just going to move the leg back and forth till I find a little spot. That's a nice trigger point right there. And just go ahead and breathe, Cole. And just let me know if it's too much. It's good to, with trigger point, is to communicate with your client, making sure that it's not too much and not too little. So then wait for it to loosen up, and when it loosens up, go to the next trigger point. So letting that soften, and then go to another trigger point. Just all around that, where if there's a pocket, if it's wearing some Levi's or something. That's it. And again, just gently moving the ankle back and forth. Now this is the piriformis muscle, and then hit the piriformis, and it's starting to buck. You can feel it, because 9 times out of 10 it'll start bucking like a bucking bronco. And then come down to the hip flexors. So with the hip flexors, you can feel it. There's like a band right there. This can be a sensitive area on some folks, so be careful not to go too deep right away. So I'm just going to hold that little spot right there, the hip flexor, and then slowly rockabye on that little point, and then kind of come back, twist the leg, and just hold it for a moment. That's it. Good. Okay, and then now take this out. This is one of my favorites. You throw your elbow right here on kidney 1. Kidney 1 is that little hollow right there called bubbling springs. Can you see my face, Dad? Mm-hmm. Okay. So from there, you throw your elbow right in there and just use gravity and just slowly sink into it. That's right. So that's kidney 1. And then to even get deeper in, what you do is you put your one knee right here, so you have this whole area. So this is reflexology. This is the lower part of the back, all the way up mid back to the neck. So it goes on up. So following that up, I'm going to do some little tapping to see where he's holding tension. It's right here on the plantar ligament. So boom. Feel that? Feel that, bro?
Yeah.
And so he might start cussing pretty soon, because this is a good solid spot right here, right? Yeah. So in any case, just using the elbow, using gravity, it's pretty mellow. So this is really good for releasing the lower back. Oh, he's starting to freeze up. See, if he froze up there, so you want a little tap tap. And I like to play with this guy. It's my new little toy. Some vibration. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So a little vibration on that spot, help loosen it up. And then Cole's favorite, this is with the gastrocnemius right here. So it's like a V. See where my, it's like a peace sign right here on the gastroc. So the Achilles goes here and here. Now again, this is his plantar foot because he's a kicker. So I come right in here, rest this on my shoulder, see? And just kind of use my fingers like a C shape, find the spot and pull. See? Gently pull, and then see, he'll start bouncing off the table pretty soon, so that means back off a little bit.
The only one in my whole body that just gets me.
Yeah, so that's one that gets him. So in any case, again, this is really good for increasing circulation in the body. I'm just gonna do it gently here on him. You got that, Deb?
Yep.
So boom. Okay, and then work it out. And then from there, let's go ahead and hit the hamstring. So you can throw your elbow right here on the hamstring, and it's push. So it gets that attachment right there where it hooks into the knee. Boom. And then another nice one too is kind of doing some Thai massage where you just put your knee right on the head of the hamstring, and then go to the belly all the way down, and you can feel it if you use your knee. It's like right, for him it's right here in the lower part of the hamstring. So you can just dig in with your knee and just kind of gently rock it. So that's a nice one to do, so you don't have to use your hands as much. Save your hands. And then you come back in here and make it a little nicer. Now this next muscle here is the iliotibial tibial band. So with this one, I like to just twist it a little bit and then just use my palm. See this little palm activity? Start in here and you find out where his tightness is. So his spot is right here. I'm just kind of moving it back and forth. So I found that. Check me.
You're good, you're good.
10 seconds?
No, you're good, you're good.
Okay, so little judo move. Underneath the leg, put that on your arm, and just gently just go like this. It's almost like one of those naked chokeholds. But you can gently move in, and then just, I'm going to slowly move up. Here's level 2, and level 3. How we doing?
Good.
A little more?
I can handle one more.
Okay, so from there I'm just going to gently move in, use my body weight. He's starting to kind of tense up, so I might be going a little too far. So I find that boundary of where he's starting to tense up and come back just a little bit. So it's almost like, you know, let's say you're in San Diego and you want to go head into Mexico, but then that's your boundary. You know, you can't go across the border because someone's put up a wall so big you can't get back. So you want to stay here in America, right? Or whatever, I don't know. Or if you're in San Luis County, where we're from, Monterey is a northern county, so it's like going up to San Carpofojo. And if you go all the way up to Ragged Point, you're already in Monterey County, so you want to stay here in San Luis County, otherwise you might turn into some big Sur hippie up there or something, you know? Okay, so that's that. It's loosened up quite a bit. So that's the iliotibial band, hamstrings, gastrocnemius, then Achilles, plantar ligament, all the way down. So